Live streaming is an important part of any media delivery system. The TriCaster is the industry standard when it comes to streaming high-quality network-style video productions on the web. In this section, we will cover setting up your system, the differences in streaming formats including Flash, Windows Media Push and Pull, working with internet streaming providers, recording the streaming files for later use, and streaming audio. Make sure your TriCaster is connected with a network that has an internet connection. To open the streaming configuration panel, click on the gear next to the streaming button. The panel will open showing some controls along the top and a large web browser window. Using the pop-up menu in the upper left, you can see some default internet streaming providers that can help you stream your production to the world. The TriCaster will work with any streaming provider. These are here as a starting point for you. We will use 2 of these providers in this example. Ustream is a provider that will allow you to start streaming right away for free. Now these streams will be embedded with their ads, but it is free and it's a great way to test the stream and see what it will look like and what it will sound like. Now the first thing you need to do a stream is internet bandwidth. That's what these providers will offer you. It is possible to set up your own streaming server and buy your own bandwidth, but then all of the tech support and troubleshooting will be on you. With a streaming provider, you have another resource to help you get the stream going. In order to use any provider, you need to sign up for an account. Again, this can be free, or you can pay for your bandwidth to remove the ads. Streaming providers also supply other services like live chat, archiving, and re-encoding to other formats for mobile devices or different bit rates for connection speeds. This is all transparent to you when you use a provider. We have no control over the streaming providers or their websites, so any instructions I give you about where to go on the streaming provider's page could change without notice. Once you have set up an account, you can log in. Use the pop-up in the upper left-hand corner of the panel and select Ustream. Click the Sign Up button. Set up your streaming channel by following the instructions on the Ustream page. Once you have an account, there are 2 ways to stream: browser-based or with an encoder. Browser-based allows the TriCaster to be seen as a webcam to the streaming provider. This makes it easy to set up, and there is no selection of resolutions or bit rates, but the quality of the stream is not as good as it is when you go through the setup process and use an encoder. To do a browser-based stream, click the New button in the streaming panel. Select Browser-based and click OK. Using this panel, it is possible to set up and manage accounts with several internet streaming providers. Each time you click New and start a new profile, you can click on the text Unnamed Connection and type in a name. Type in Training Browser-based. Now, hit the Go Live button on the Ustream page. If you're not logged in, do so now. Ustream asks you if you want to broadcast professional or basic. Choose Remain Basic. Read and confirm the copyright message. This will launch the pop-up browser. Click on the Webcam tab and select TriCaster. Click on the Mic tab and select TriCaster Audio. Now click Test Connection. Close the streaming panel and reopen it. You will see your stream in the pop-up browser. From here, you can choose Start Broadcast. Now, click the streaming button in the dashboard to start streaming and close the streaming panel. Verify your stream on an external computer by going to Ustream and finding the channel that you created. The TriCaster should be streaming to your Ustream channel, but remember, a browser-based stream is a lower quality stream than an encoder-based stream. Click on the Streaming button to stop the stream. Click on the gear to open the streaming panel, and click on Stop Broadcast. Close the browser pop-up. For an encoder-based stream, we would need to log into your Ustream account and find the XML file. This file contains all of the information the TriCaster needs to stream to your channel. This will be slightly different on other streaming providers' pages, but essentially it is the same process. On the Ustream site, once you are logged in, go to the pop-up menu on the upper right-hand corner and select Dashboard. On the Ustream site, click the Channel menu on the left side and then select Advanced. At the bottom, you will see a link to a remote page with the XML file you need. Click on the link and then find the link to download the Flash Media Encoder XML file for this channel. Download it and save it to a media drive. Now go to the top of the streaming configuration panel and click New. The XML file is for Flash Media Encoder, so choose Flash. Name this profile Training Flash-Based. This reveals some more controls at the top of the panel. On the right side of the menu, there is a button for Import Settings. Click it, navigate to the XML file you downloaded, and select it and click Open. This will populate the stream ID and URL fields with your channel information. Then in the TriCaster streaming panel, make sure the Archive Stream button is turned on to save a copy of the stream for later use as video on demand. Unlike a browser-based stream, you can pick a resolution to stream at from this pull-down menu. You will see resolutions and bit rates. The bit rate is the size of the files, and the larger the number, the better the quality. You only need enough bandwidth to get your stream to the server. A general rule of thumb here is that you want 1.5 times the bandwidth of the bit rate that you're trying to stream. So if I choose 512K as a bit rate, I will need approximately 750 kbps or kilobytes per second to transmit to the server. The TriCaster is also able to do multi-bit rate streaming, which requires more bandwidth for the upload. Check with your internet provider or your system administrator to see what your bandwidth speed is. There are also free online testers. Just do a search for Internet Speed Test. Most DSL or cable connections have plenty of speed for one stream. On the Ustream page, use the pop-up in the upper right-hand corner to get your dashboard, and then click on Go to Channel. Click the Test Connection button, and you should see your stream in the TriCaster's browser. You may get ads periodically, since this is a free account. After the ad plays, your stream will resume. Turn off the test. Because we had archive file checked, you will be asked if you'd like to save the archive of the stream. Clicking Yes saves the file to D, Media, Clips, 8000 Training, Saved Streams in the same file format that it was streamed in. Since this is a test, click No. On the Ustream channel page, hit Go Live. Click Remain Basic, then Start Broadcast. Then close the streaming panel and hit the Stream button in the dashboard to start streaming. Now, when you hit the Stream button, you will be giving a warning that states that starting the stream during a production could cause frames to be dropped. It is best to start streaming before the production to avoid this. Now, on another computer, go to ustream.com and search for your channel name. Here, you can see the stream and hear the audio from the internet. If the page was already loaded and you're not seeing your TriCaster stream, hit refresh on the external computer's browser. Remember that this is free, so from time to time you will see their ads. You can skip ads after a few seconds most of the time. This can get annoying. To remove the ads, sign up for a paid account. You could also embed their player in your web page so you can send people to your web page to watch the stream. Now, when the production is finished, you hit the Stream button again to stop the stream. It will ask you if you want to save the archive. If you say no, it deletes it. If you say yes, it saves it, again, to D, Media, Clips, your session name, and the Save Streams folder. If this is an FLV file for use as video on demand for a website, This will not play in the TriCaster's DDR or normal media players. There are FLV players available online if you want one to look at the streaming file. To stop broadcasting, click the gear to open the streaming panel. Now click Stop Broadcast and you're off air. Close the pop-up browser. One internet streaming provider in the list is set up a little bit differently. Select Live Stream from the list. Now Live Stream has created a plugin for the TriCaster, making it easier to set up. You must have an account with Live Stream. Click New and choose Adobe Flash. Click on the Configure Plugin button. This plugin will log you in from the TriCaster. Allows you to pick the channel and the quality you want to stream in, and you can choose a few other options. Once it's set up, click Save and you're ready to stream. You can also stream in Windows Media Push or Pull. Now, Windows Media Pull means the people watching are pulling the stream from your TriCaster. This may be okay for 2 or 3 people on a local network, but it will break down if too many people are pulling at the same time because you don't have enough bandwidth directly from the TriCaster. That's what internet streaming providers give you, lots of bandwidth for as many people to watch the stream as possible. Use the pop-up menu in the upper left-hand corner of the streaming panel and choose Ustream as the provider. You can see that when we set up a Windows Media Pull, you are given the address for people to watch the stream. Click New. Select Windows Media Pull and click OK. You can see the address here that people will need to go to see the stream. The stream can be viewed in Windows Media Player or on VLC. Windows Media Push is used to push the stream to a server to deliver much in the same way as described above. You can see with a push you will need to tell it the address to push to, and this would be the server. Click New and choose Windows Media Push and click OK. Here you see the field to enter the server URL and a username and password. It's up to you what you use, but encoder-based flash streams seem to be most popular with TriCaster users. As a rule of thumb, it is always good to start streaming before the show starts. Put up a slate or a motion graphic with music and maybe a countdown. This way, viewers can log on and make sure that they can see and hear the stream before the production starts. And you can test the stream on an external laptop. Remember, you have a separate audio control for stream audio, and this allows you to adjust the stream audio separately from the house audio.